Hello, ladies and gentlemen, friends, loved ones, and families. I welcome you all to my segment. This is Mr. B.O., a full-fledged Igbo son and teacher of Igbo language, culture, and traditions. Culture and traditions are an embodiment of the ways of life of a people. Now, let's continue from where we stopped the other time. If, as a man, there's a lady you fancy, you're educated as a man, you're very, very educated, and the lady is not educated or is not as educated as you are. If you think education will be a barrier between both of you, you want to use it to kind of threaten her, to kind of make her look, you know, secondary. You don't project her because you think she's not as educated as you or she's not educated at all. Let her be. There are over 1,000,001 ladies that are as educated as you are, that are even more educated than you are. You can go there and pick one from them. You don't just bank on the fact that perhaps you're more educated and the lady should give you all the respect, even the ones you don't deserve. She should keep according it to you. You should keep respecting you even when you don't deserve a particular, thing. She should kind of worship you as her demigod. No. If you need an educated person, then you don't have business. You don't have any business with that lady. You and I know as a man, you don't have any business with her. Go to where educated women are. Choose one. If you want BSc holders, they are all there. If you want master degree holders, they are all there. If you want doctorate degree holders, they are all there. If you want professors, people who are younger than 30 years of age, who are professors, we have got them. They're in the higher institutions. They work here and there. You can go there and pick one. All you have to do is make sure that any woman you're picking, any woman you find interested in, who you think you love, then you know there are some lapses in her life, and you cannot tolerate those lapses because they will always spring up once in a while to make you think she's inferior to you. At the beginning, don't go to her. Go to someone whom you will not feel that you are doing a favor to. Don't ever think you're doing a favor to any woman. If you're educated and she's not educated, and they don't need people who are as uneducated as her, go to people who are educated and pick one. If you need tall woman and the lady out there whom you eye, or rather whom you're eyeing, is not as tall as you would want your lady, the lady you want to get married to, go out there. There are tall ladies, even ladies that are even taller than you, that are even taller than your expectations. Go there, pick one for yourself. Don't ever go for that particular lady you think that she's short. You want to kind of manage her. There's nothing like managing a woman. And what I mean by managing her, I'm not saying managing a woman in terms of relationships. Managing her, giving her the impression that you are doing her a favor. You would have gone for a lady who is tall. If you need a tall lady and that lady out there is not as tall as you want, you don't have any business with her. Let her go. Every single decision you need to make about a woman has to start from the outset, not along the line. After you've got what you want, then you think you can just call it a day. Then all it means is that she has to start all over again to find someone she will invest her love in. While as a man, it's always much easier for you to dabble into another relationship once the other one you are in ends. If you think she talks too much, you don't need a talkative, then let her be. Don't tell her you love her when you know from the outset that she talks too much. If she's a chatterbox, there are people that will love her as a chatterbox. You don't have any business with her. Let her be. Go to those who you think never talk. They're always quiet. If you think people who are always quiet are a lot better than those who don't talk, remember Cassius and Brutus in the Shakespearean works, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, now, in whatever you do in your life, always go for what you think that fits you, what you think that befits you. Don't go for something that you want to manage. Let me manage it. Don't be like someone who is thrown into a second-hand clothes market. The person is not able to pick the best clothes that befits him or her. So once you're thrown into a second-hand clothes, it behooves you to find the clothes, even though they have been used, that befit you. Then you pick them and pay for them. There's nothing like, let me manage this. You have your money. So the same thing is applicable to when you go to where women are. You talk to her, she tells you her academic background. She tells you everything about her family, her social ties and all that. Then now you've known about all this. If you think you can go ahead, please let her be. Okay? You know what it said? A woman's fury is likened to a furnace. You know, when you hurt a woman, hurting a woman is not kind of making her angry. That is when you disappoint a woman when she least expects it. You know, the kind of anger you evoke from that woman. Make sure you'll be able to stand it. Because the day it will happen, I won't be home. Short, I'll be gone for many years. So that by the time I come back, every other thing between both of you has been sorted out. It's either you sorted things out and you're the one that has gone, I don't know. But let me not talk about that because of some measures I would want to take care of. Okay, now, another thing is this. Don't see a woman as a second fiddle. You've got one and you think you want to manage this one. Every woman is equal. Woman A and maiden A is equal to maiden B. Forget about their academic heights, the difference in the academic heights. If this one is a master's degree holder, this one, is a seamstress, a tailor. That's okay. She makes money. The one that's educated went to school so that she will work. Speaking English without something in your pocket makes no sense. Okay? Yeah, what really matters is what have you been able to achieve in the end? How much have you made? I'm not saying that education is not important, but if you think education is important, then go for someone who is educated. Don't go to someone who is not as educated as you want because she has made money. What you target is the money. Then because of that, you propose to her. In the end, you flop her. She will definitely get angry. You don't expect every woman to let go of whatever you've done to them, the way you offended them, the way you hurt them. Not all women, not all maidens will let go. Some will just make sure that they deal with you so that if there's anything called reincarnation, you wouldn't want to have yourself attached to a woman. And if you do, you wouldn't want to hurt a woman ever again. So, if you love a woman, you've known everything about her, please go for her. Go after her. Don't let anything kind of make you feel superior to a woman. Every man and woman, every man is equal to every woman. If you need a woman and you think all she's got, her characteristics really suit what you need in a woman, that means you've accepted that woman from the bottom of your heart. You are not better than that woman. You don't have anything that will make you think you should make her feel inferior. She's not inferior. Even though you are richer, even though you are taller, even though you are more educated, even though you think you are more good looking than she is. If there's anything you wouldn't want to tolerate when you start moving with her, when you both have come together, it is from the outset. You deal with it. If she can't deal with it, she thinks she cannot measure up, then you call it a day. You don't leave a woman in the lurch after kind of giving her all the hope she needs. After making her reject men, people will come, she will tell them she's engaged. Someone is in her life. And that person is a big fool like you who will mess her up after she has turned down all marriage proposals, all proposals to date her, proposals to be in a relationship with her. Don't make her be the reason to have regrets in the end. If you don't love her, there is no business you have with her. Let whatever that should exist between both of you be just mutual. Let it not go beyond that. You understand me? Let it not go beyond that. Don't give woman any reason to hate men. Because most women decided to go the other way because of their experiences, the ugly experiences they had with the men they had deep tangles with in the past. Because of that, some decisions were made, some decisions that other men will look as so awkward. We now kind of look at them as perverts. Nobody will want to know exactly what made them become perverts. A woman can change based on what she experienced in the hands of men in the past. It could kind of contribute to her not wanting to trust another man. But don't let you be one of the reasons she wouldn't want to trust another man or would want to see every man that comes in her way as the same man who dealt with her or the same man who dealt with her in the past, which happens to be you. Be cautious. Treat a woman as you would treat yourself. You both are equal. Don't make her feel inferior. Don't use anything you've achieved to kind of make her feel secondary, to make her feel inferior in your life. Otherwise, you don't have any business with her. That's just the gospel truth. All right, let's meet some other time. That's all for now, folks. Bye-bye.